Please remain standing. Sister Marie Kearns will lead us in an invocation.
Good morning. Isn't this a great, grand, and wonderful day when we celebrate the present, the past, and the future of our graduates. We hope that as they look back on the past, when they spent countless hours of studying, that they are so happy that today they are in the present when they will graduate. May they always remember as they journey forward the gift of their education, the compassion of their hearts, as they reach out to the poor, the sick, and the unfortunate. May they always remember as they meet someone in need to listen or to be silent with a heart filled with compassion. May they always treat all of those in need as though that individual was one of their loved ones. For the gift of today on this wonderful, momentous occasion when they receive their diplomas.
Please be seated. Thank you, Sister Marie, and she got such a good response, so I'll say good morning. My name is Dr. Christina Perkins, and I serve as the Dean of Academic Affairs for Bon Secours Memorial College of Nursing. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of May 2023. Our story is part of the larger story of the Sisters of Bon Secours. This congregation of sisters was founded in Paris, France in 1824 by 12 courageous young women who answered the call of God to provide nursing care for the sick in their homes. In 1881, 3 members of the congregation immigrated to Baltimore to bring their healing ministry to the sick in that city. Between 1919 and 1953, the sisters opened hospitals in other states, including Virginia. Their legacy made possible the creation of what now is Bon Secours Mercy Health, as well as ministries in France, Ireland, Great Britain, and Peru. The sisters embrace and embody their charism of healing, compassion, and liberation. It is precisely these sisters' legacy to serve God's people that we of the college are dedicated to uphold. I would now like to introduce today's guests seated on the platform. Please stand as I call your name. I ask the audience to hold your applause until the end of the introductions. Ms. Erin Clark-Lupo. Ms. Clark-Lupo is the Director of Missions for Bon Secours Memorial Regional Medical Center and Rappahannock General Hospital. She will be providing a collective blessing of the hands for our graduates today. Dr. Amy Fuhr. Dr. Fuhr is the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs for the College of Nursing. Ms. Jan Ivey. Ms. Ivey is an Assistant Professor of Nursing and the Chair of the Faculty Organization of the college. Ms. Robin Johnson. Ms. Johnson serves as the Chief Nursing Officer for Bon Secours Memorial Regional Medical Center. We are honored to have her today as our keynote speaker. Sister Marie Kearns. Sister Marie is a registered nurse, a sister of mercy, and serves as a chaplain with our parent hospital, Memorial Regional Medical Center. Thank you, Sister Marie, for delivering our invocation, and later for delivering the benediction. We'd also like to recognize Dr. Brenda Woodcock, if you'll please stand, Chief Nursing Officer for the Bon Secours Richmond Market, who is in attendance today. Thank you so much to each of our guests for your support of and contributions to the college. We are deeply appreciative of your presence here today. I am now pleased to introduce you to Miss Robin Johnson, who will deliver today's commencement address. Robin Johnson is the Chief Nursing Officer at Bon Secours Memorial Regional Medical Center, a 269-bed hospital located in Hanover County. As CNO, she is responsible for monitoring the standard for nursing practice and patient care. This includes the full scope of nursing services within the organization, leadership in planning, directing, coordinating, providing and improving patient care services consistent with hospital policies, objectives, standards for quality nursing care, and oversight of achieving financial and strategic objectives. Robin has been practicing as a registered nurse for 25 years, spending most of her career in the nursing leadership roles. She began her nursing education with an associate degree in nursing, completed a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, and holds 2 master's degrees, a Master's of Science in Nursing Leadership and Management, and a Master's of Health Administration. She is board certified as a nurse executive and possesses national certification in inpatient obstetrics. Robin is a member of the American Organization for Nursing Leadership, the American Nurses Association, and the Virginia Nurses Association. A proud career achievement was being on the leadership team at Memorial Regional Medical Center to receive 3 successful magnet designations. Please join me in providing a warm welcome to the podium, our keynote speaker, Ms. Robin Johnson.
Good morning, and congratulations to the Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates of the Bon Secours Memorial College of Nursing class of 2023. What an incredible day this is for all of you. Today is a culmination of years of dedication, focus, and hard work, and I hope you feel a tremendous sense of pride and hard work for achieving your goal. I'm extremely honored and so excited to be a part of this moment with each of you. As I thought about the message today I wanted to share, the first thing that came to mind is the word nurse. As I thought about each letter that comprises that incredible word, there are so many thoughts that surfaced I want to tell you about today. Never forget how you feel today and the calling that brought you to this profession. Be proud that you chose to be a part of the most trusted profession for the past 21 years, according to Gallup. Gallup's poll revealed that 79% of U.S. adults said nurses have high or very high honesty and ethical standards. We have a lot to live up to in our profession. Never underestimate your capabilities as a nurse. You are the voice of your patients when their voice may not or cannot be heard. You will hold their hand when they are afraid or need comfort. You will be their strongest advocate to ensure that they have the care they need while a patient, but also the resources they will need when they go home. There will be times when you simply sit quietly and pray with your patient. You have the power to always make a difference in their lives. Most importantly, remember that each patient you touch is someone else's loved one. And how would you want your loved one cared for? Make sure your care and interactions with your patients always meet that expectation. Nursing is special, and not everyone can achieve this designation. Anyone can be trained to complete tasks with repetition, but only a nurse can take that task one step further and identify barriers and variances to a patient's well-being. Your education has prepared you to see the whole person, to establish connections and build relationships with your patients that allow them to trust you while providing their care. Always keep this sacred, and remember, it is so that your patients' interactions never become a task. You utilize all that you have learned throughout your educational journey to advance the profession and the quality of care that you will provide as a part of delivering wherever that you end up practicing. Stay inquisitive and always ask why. Why helps nurses to dig deeper into our patients' needs, their diagnosis, and supports our need to know more about the care we provide. Understand the more important role that nurses play and how involvement in work-related committees and activities, local, regional, or even national associations is so essential. Your voice matters and needs to be heard. Always remember that you are the closest to the patients and you have the most insight into their needs. So you need to make sure your experiences and observations are shared. You use each experience you have as a nurse to make you a better one. Always evaluate every experience as an opportunity to learn something new, and don't be afraid of those opportunities that may challenge you. Keeping perspective means you see things from different views. It requires that when you make a mistake, and you will as a nurse because you're human, that you find the inner strength to analyze the situation and, most importantly, forgive yourself so that you can move forward. Remember to have compassion for the patients and families you serve, but find it within yourself to have compassion for you as the nurse. It's vital to see the world from your patient's perspective, as they are afraid, many times in pain, and in many situations hearing information and diagnoses that are life-changing. So savor today, take a little time to rest, but remember that registered nurses must never stop studying, learning, and contributing. Each of you have the potential to be contributors to future research, evidence-based practice work that will change the way nurses care for their patients and communities. Each of you can move healthcare outside the walls of the traditional venue, such as hospitals and physician practices, and into the home and community of those in need. Recognize when you as a nurse need healing. Nursing can be challenging. Who would have thought we would have all experienced a pandemic during our time as student nurses or working nurses? But what it taught us is resilience and the importance of self-care. Take time to always find joy in your work, but also find the joy outside of work that gives you fulfillment and replenishes your soul and your cup. This is so important because you cannot care for others if you haven't cared for yourself. Reflect on your impact as a nurse. There will be days that give you pause and may even have you question your decision to be a nurse. As a nurse, you'll be supporting the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of your patients and their families. There will be days when you leave your shift feeling less than adequate or feeling you were not the best nurse you could be. In these moments, I encourage you to think back to how you feel today and be inspired by the work that you put into earning your bachelor's degree, and to remember the calling that brought you to this point. Take moments to process and evaluate those days, and always reflect on the positive impact that you made in your patients' lives and the nurses you will work with along the way. Most important, redirect your thoughts to the impact you had on just one patient during that shift, because I assure you there was impact. Did you get pain medication changed and now your patient is able to sleep? Did you help connect your patient with their family, which allowed them to have peace? If you can mentally think through even one situation like that, you were a great nurse that shift. It's so important to remember that our role is not just carrying out physician orders. It's about trusting relationships we create with our patients. Remember back to the Gallup poll I talked about earlier, the nursing profession is the most trusted profession. And that comes from our ability to, on a personal level, and build and earn that trust with our patients. S, support your colleagues and ultimately the profession of registered nursing. Nursing is a team activity and requires each of us to be there for the next nurse. We lift each other up when we experience a difficult shift. We have each other's back when one of us needs a hand to complete the care for a patient. We come together in one voice when we need to advocate for our patients, our role, our communities. S, support was also a part of your journey today. Take time to thank those who helped you achieve your milestone. Your family, your friends, your fellow students. Take time to thank your professors as their knowledge, guidance, and support provided you for graduation and have set you up for success as you prepare for state boards and begin to practice professionally. E, enjoy this wonderful profession, nursing. Give yourselves a round of applause because you have earned it. You are graduating from Bon Secours Memorial College of Nursing with your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. You will go out into the world and care for the sick, dying, and vulnerable, just as the Bon Secours sisters did in Paris, France, nearly 200 years ago. Embrace every opportunity that comes your way. Each unique opportunity afforded you will grow your knowledge, your skills, and build your capabilities as a nurse. See every area of nursing where you practice as a place where you can make an impact. Join committees and bring your voice to the table to be heard. Be a solution seeker, as nursing is all about developing plans that achieve the best possible outcomes. Nurse, there's a lot of foundational elements behind that word, as we have talked about today. Each one of you has successfully completed the education requirements to graduate and join this elite profession. Be proud to call yourself a registered nurse, but more importantly, make sure that you live up to the role through service and the caring for others. As a registered nurse for over 25 years, I still love this profession. Today, as much as I did when I was in your place waiting to walk across the stage and get my diploma. Each one of you can change the world of healthcare. Keep that in mind as you set out on your career, and I really hope in 25 years you're going to look back and love it as much as I do still today. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you for letting me be a part of this important milestone in your life.
Thank you, Robin, for inspiring our graduates and sharing your insight with us. And on a personal note, I have to say, when Robin says she loves this profession, it is deep down her core when we're celebrating and in the toughest decisions. It's such a pleasure to work with you. Thank you, Robin. I would now like to take time to recognize the bachelor's degree candidates who are graduating today with Latin honors. Cum laude graduates must have a minimum 3.5 cumulative grade point average. Will the following cum laude graduates please stand and remain standing? Kelsey Elizabeth Eiler. Holly Fred Carlson. Brianna McKenna Crawley. Trevor Joseph Curran. Chloe Gibbs. Christina Marie Gums. Kia Isaac. Olga Leonchik Forrest. Madison Nicole McDaniel. Jeo Sabio Obsameya. Corey Ashton Perkinson. Ashley Corinne Rice. Elizabeth Segura. Ashleen Weston. Cassandra Ann Whalen. Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. Magna cum laude graduates must have a minimum 3.75 cumulative grade point average. Will the following magna cum laude graduates please stand and remain standing? Ashley Artunian. Morgan Taylor Bell. Chrisana Renee Green. Riley Sophia Hanton. Misha Nicole Harris. Shrina Patel. Ashton Ray Spence. Leslie Ann Walters. Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. Summa cum laude graduates must have a minimum 3.9 cumulative grade point average. Will the following summa cum laude graduates please stand and remain standing? Olivia Grace Burnsley. Catherine Jennings McPherson. Amanda Lee Shepley. Heather Elizabeth Yeager. Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. It is now appropriate to recognize our distinguished faculty. It is because of our faculty's dedication and commitment to excellence that today's graduates are confident their education is of the highest quality. Would the faculty please rise? Thank you for your service to the college. You may be seated. I would also like to take the time to recognize our alumni we have here today in the audience. If you graduated from Bon Secours Hospital School of Nursing in Baltimore, Richmond Memorial School of Nursing, or Bon Secours Memorial School, or now College of Nursing, please stand. In addition, if you'll stay standing, in addition, we'd like to thank our fellow nurses with us today. So if you are a nurse, we welcome you to stand and be recognized. You may be seated. We thank you all for being here today to celebrate with our graduates. We are pleased to have our soloist, Gabrielle Bergeret, and pianist, Joe Linick, share the Bon Secours hymn with us.
Will all candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. Perkins, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree and come with the recommendation of the faculty of Secours Memorial College of Nursing. I am pleased to recommend that their degrees be granted.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority granted by the Bon Secours Richmond Health System Board of Directors, I hereby, upon these candidates for graduation, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Graduates, you may now shift your tassels. You may now be seated.
The nursing profession is rich in its traditions, and today we incorporate two of those traditions into our celebration of the graduates. After receiving your degree, you will receive the school pin. The pinning ceremony represents a rite of passage into the nursing profession. All school pins are unique as they reflect the mission of the school awarding the pin. After you receive yours this morning, take a moment to look at it. The pin's design is patterned upon the pin which was awarded to the graduates of the original Bon Secours School of Nursing in Baltimore. The fleur-de-lis is a stylized lily and represents the purity of the Blessed Mother, Mary Immaculate. The fleur-de-lis was placed atop a cross to signify the union the sisters have with the teachings of Christ. The fleur-de-lis and cross also signify the close bond of Our Lady with her Son. The pin's oval shape signifies an egg for abundance and creativity. Our nurse graduates must use creativity and abundance of prayer in ministering to the sick and dying. The colors of the pin are blue and gold, frequently seen in depictions of Our Lady, hearkening to the statue of Our Lady of Bon Secours in the Chapel of Paris. The design is simple, but it is not simplistic. It is an easy image to recognize, large enough for your patients to see, remember, and recall as comforting in times of trouble. The faculty of the college offer their congratulations as you receive your pin. We trust that you will wear it humbly, in the spirit of our sisters, who recognize that all of life is a gift from God and is to be respected and cherished. After you receive your pin, Aaron Clark Lupo of Mission Services will provide a collective blessing for your hands.
Olivia Grace Burnsley. Ashleen Weston. Jacob Roberts Horn. Colleen Hudson. Kira Maxine Glenn. Victoria Taylor Lee. Chloe Gibbs. Kelsey Connor. Faith Messersmith. Darian Nicole Williams. Carly Ann Thompson. Jao Sabio Absemia. Leanne Victoria Malvar Lee. Macy Taylor Martin. Riley Sophia Hanton. Kiara Pierre Luis. Amanda Lee Shepley. Ashton Ray Spence. Chrisana Renee Green. Amanda Lexi Johnson. Stephanie Nicole Corey. Alyssa Marie Godwin. Allison Smilek. Misha Nicole Harris. Kaya Isaac. Tirza Eleanor Brunetti. Savannah Ashley Hoover. Holly Kate Longest. Katrina Owens Richardson. Alexis Natasha Williams. Tanisha Murray. Holly Pred Carlson. Catherine Jennings McPherson. Heather Elizabeth Yeager. Madison Nicole McDaniel. Bridget Marie Cantrell. Nafaza Unjum. Donovan Andrew Caputilin. Grace C. Topham. Olga Leonchik Forrest. Jordan Matthew Rennie. Devin Basic. Jordan Elizabeth McAdam. Morgan Taylor Bell. Ariel Jolie Cottrell. Corey Ashton Perkinson. Ashley Corinne Rice. Kelsey Elizabeth Ayler. Leslie Ann Waters. Ashley Artunian. Sharina Patel. Elizabeth Segura. Trevor Joseph Curran. Joshua Ryland Martin. Cassandra Ann Whalen. Christina Marie Gums. Emily Tyler Mance. Brianna McKenna Crawley. Michaela Kendradas Johnson. Lillian Franklin Finch. Samantha Rose Smith. Kate Carpino.
We now welcome Ms. Erin Clark Lupo to provide the collective blessing of the hands.
Both Hebrew and Christian scriptures describe times when the community would gather to recognize the special calling of some individuals. At those moments, the community gathered to call for God's blessing on the work of those individuals. As nurses, you've answered the call to provide healing, compassion, and liberation to the sick and dying. As nurses educated in the tradition of Bon Secours, you have accepted the call to bring health and wholeness as part of the healing ministry of Jesus Christ to our communities. At this time, I invite our graduates to rise and hold your hands out, palms up. I also invite those gathered in community with us to extend your hands toward and over our graduates as we confer a blessing upon them. God of healing, compassion, and liberation, bless these graduates' hands as special instruments in the service of others. May their healing touch always be one of tenderness, patience, and love. Amen. Amen. You can sit back down.
Please join me in congratulating our graduates. You may be seated. The lamp has long been a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administers to the sick and dying. It also symbolizes the passing of knowledge from one generation to the next. As our faculty and new graduates participate in the lighting of the lamps, we recognize that passing of knowledge and now entrust our graduates to practice competent, compassionate nursing. Graduates, please rise as we light our candles.
There is a candle in every soul. dark and cold, there is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and lone. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. We are a family whose hearts are blazing, so let's raise our candles and light up the sky. Bring to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in darkest time. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, deceived and bold. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world.
Please extinguish your candles. You may be seated. Once again, please join me in thanking our soloist, Gabrielle Bergeret, and pianist, Joe Linick. I'd like to thank our student marshals. I'd like to thank our student marshals for their participation in this ceremony. In the near future, you too will be in cap and gown, awaiting your turn as graduates. We offer a special thank you to Father Mike Reniger, Jeff Seacrest, and St. Mary's Catholic Church for allowing us to use this beautiful and sacred space. Today's ceremony would not be possible without the help of our entire college, but in particular, I want to thank the Student Affairs team for managing the details that result in a seamless ceremony. We are so grateful for their dedication to this college. At this time, I'd like to ask Sister Marie Kearns to lead us in the benediction. Sister Marie.
O gracious and loving God, we pause for a moment to thank you for the gift of these students who are now graduates. We ask that you will continue to guide them as they step into the future, knowing that you are always with them as they reach out to all persons of various cultures. They have been inspired by the spirit of Bon Secours, and it would be wonderful if they would continue that spirit by working with Bon Secours. We don't want you to lose your spirit. But God of goodness, help them to find the area of nursing that best suits the gifts that you have given to each one of them. As they leave with their diplomas tucked close to their hearts, may their future not only help all of those that they minister to, but may they always be grateful for the gifts that you will continue to give to them. And may all their tomorrows keep them gifted and close to you as they minister to your sick and unfortunate. Amen.